On your marks.
F12.
Stand up, please.
Ooh, Grant Holloway not happy with something there. I don't know if it's a amount of noise from the crowd or what. The crowd so enthusiastic here. And all too often that can mean disqualification. And if it's an Olympic final, hey, it matters. So once again from the far side then, this men's 110-meter hurdles final, Rob Dunning goes in lane 1. Louis Rollins in 2. Grant Holloway, the reigning world champion outdoors in this discipline, goes in 3. Dixon goes in 4. He won his heat in 13:65, Mike Dixon. And in lane 5 is Miles Hunter, a personal best in his heat.
Set.
Good start there from Holloway. Gets the jump on the field really fast through the first 3 or 4 barriers. Look at Grant Holloway. He's as smooth as anything over these barriers. Watch the gap grow. Watch the time. This will be quick. 13:10 for Holloway. Beautiful running. 13:07 for Grant Holloway. That is the fastest time in the world this year.
Yes. Look at that height. He is pumped.
It is, of course, a season's best, but Grant Holloway holding in on sub-13 territory.
He's drinking something down there, but look at him get out. He is pumped. He got out those first few hurdles, looked so smooth, as you said, but the power behind how he runs. Look at the drive, the focus he has. It is going to be one fun summer if this guy can run like this in Paris.
He's like liquid mercury over those middle barriers.
He's one smooth operator.
Do you know what? I thought that was going to go sub-13. 13:07 there, and a minus 0.7 wind. You had a slight headwind there, Grant. There is so much more to come. Brilliant sprint hurdling. Thank you. And Rob Dunning, 13:40, a season best. Great second. T, down to you.
World lead. I'm down here with Grant Holloway. Grant, explain the reaction, what you was drinking. Talk to us about it.
Hey, Tim, do I look a little bit better in shape now? No, I just really wanted to come out here. Training's been good. I just knew what I was capable of. To run that into a negative win, sky's the limit. And that was an alcoholic beverage. Kids under 21, stay away.
Now, Grant, when we talked a few years ago, you told me you didn't want to do any other events until you got your Olympic gold. But I've been hearing you've been suggesting a few other events. So talk to us a little bit about that.
Man, just let's give the people what they want. I mean, everybody wants to see me around the bend. Everybody wants to see me come around the turn. Let's take care of business first in the 110s, and sky's the limit, like I said.
I love it. Thank you so much for stopping by, man.
Superb. He is so positive, so confident, and rightly so. I think many people were rubbing their eyes when Toby Amazan produced that 12:12 performance in Eugene. He went on to win the final in 12:20, another quick time. Well, let's take a look at the finalists in this women's 100-meter hurdles then. And Cindy Sember, she goes in lane 5.
As an athlete, right?
I do, but you know what? It makes me think of Usain Bolt, who was the most chill guy in the world.
So
he was so relaxed, so friendly, smiling.
But they work so hard, and every single ounce of energy goes into this. And every single ounce of energy matters when you're running a short race like this. So, yeah, I mean, bring on that lethal attitude. Let's go.
Let's bring on this women's 100 hurdles final. Away they go then, really good start from Hannes Harrison, Kenny Harrison. Amuzando beginning to pull ahead of her, or is she? It's really tight between these two. Harrison eases into the lead, and Harrison's going to take it by half a metre. 12.68, but look at the win, minus 2.3.
Wow.
That is quick sprint hurdling into a strong headwind. And Kenny Harrison, well, do you know what? Kenny got a wonderful start. Then she came under some pressure mid-race from Amuzando, who started coming back at her. I thought was maybe going to catch her, but then Kenny, through the last 2 or 3 flights, very, very strong. She rallied and eases away to a pretty comfortable win.
You're right, she did have a great start, and then she had to wake up a little bit. Look at this start, so focused. Each and every hurdle is coming her way, but then she had to work a little bit. This is where she had to wake up. Look at the final 2 hurdles where she starts to pull away. Kenny Harrison is focused, and she's ready.
Wow, let's head down to T, I'm sure with a smiling Kenny Harrison.
Kenny, huge win in your season opener. I mean, where do we go from here? How do we build on this momentum?
I think there's always things that I can improve on. Got to go back, look at film, and get ready for my next race.
I love that. Thank you so much for stopping by and taking some time with us.
Thank you.
Well, brilliant. She'll watch that and tweak tiny things. You know, they are millimetre. They work things out to the millimetre, these sprint hurdlers. Kenny Harrison winning 12.67 over Tomi Amuzan. That'll give the Nigerians some fire in her belly. That'll smart. Cindy Sember, a good third. 12.86 in that strong headwind. 0.15 this year. That was in Kingston just last week in Jamaica. Here's a 9.96 performer at 100. Alexander Ogando of the Dominican Republic is a 24-year-old. He's never run a 150 either. This year, though, 20.2 for 200 and a really quick 300, 32.18. Watch him to be strong in the second half. Ogando goes in lane 1. Josephus Lyles, the younger brother of a certain Noah. He, too, making his debut here over 150. He's a 19.9 performer over 200. That a couple of years ago, and he's strong. 45.0 for 400. He's in 4. Great Britain Zarnell Hughes goes in lane 2. He was European champion over 100 in 2018. He's the reigning European champion over 200 for Great Britain, the 28-year-old making his debut here over 150. He also holds British records at 100 and 200. And completing the lineup, a certain man who is 6 times world champion. Please welcome Noah Lyles. Noah Lyles, ladies and gentlemen, last year in Budapest, Hungary, at the World Championships, he was the athlete of the championships. 3 gold medals he left Hungary with. World champion at 100, world champion at 200, and he's world champion in the sprint relay for the USA. Lyles goes in lane 3.
He's already one of the most decorated we've ever seen here, but I think this summer would prove a lot. Absolutely.
And we have to remember he's the 3rd fastest in history at 200 meters. 19.3 run, holds that US record, as you said, 9.83 for the 100. He's improved his sprinting. He won the US indoor title at 60 meters, didn't he? He is a fabulous 60-meter sprinter now, great 100-meter sprinter. And I think can go quicker at 100 than 9.83. I think he's got another meter or so in him.
It's so fun to see him do the 60 indoors, and then he does, you know, he's done a 400 now outdoors, he's done the relay. But let's talk about Usain Bolt's record, 14:35.
On your marks.
The wind swirling here in Piedmont Park, Atlanta. The previous race just a few minutes ago, the wind was a -2 in the face of the women's 100-meter hurdlers. Is it behind these fellas now? The men's 150 meters. Noah Lyles in lane 3. Away first time, Lyles keeping his head down, driving hard there, working hard to get away from Josephus, his brother, second to left. Noah Lyles pushing hard here, and he's gradually getting a bit of daylight. Zarnell Hughes coming back at him. Zarnell Hughes in second place. The Briton loses by a couple of metres, maybe 3 metres at the line. 14.42. Well, Noah Lyles, last year running 14.56. He runs a metre and more quicker than 12 months ago. We know he's a better 60 and 100-metre sprinter this year than ever before. Noah Lyles is the winner in 14.41. Wow. This fella delivers, Carrie,
He
again
always-
and again.
I mean, he keeps you on your toes, right? We're 3/4 of the race in, and we're like, oh, what's happening? And then he just starts to lengthen that stride. He always looks so good. But as we can watch here, gets out of the blocks nice, putting that force into the track. One of the things he and his coach have been working on is being aggressive, applying force to the ground, doing all the little things, the drills, the weights. This is what we want to see. Noah Lyles getting to the finish line with strength and endurance, and he has it.
He was working for that one. T, what does he think about it?
Amazing racing down here in Atlanta, Noah. Clear win. Now, your reaction said something a little different. So, what's your reaction about?
I wanted the world record. But I'll settle for tying the American.
You're so funny. Now, I've heard not only do you have your eyes set on your first Olympic gold medal, but you have 3 more going on in your mind. So we want to know, what's the difference between this Noah 2024 from...
I ain't got depression. Makes a big difference. Makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
So I'm hyped. I'm excited. I come out here and I get excited when I see the fans. And when I hear the noise, from the front to the back, from side to side.
We love it. Thank you so much, Noah. You bring all the energy every time. Congratulations on your win here in Atlanta.
Thank you. Thank you, Atlanta!
You know, I love that. He did talk about mental.
Bolt was so special with those world records at 100 and 200 and 150. And to be threatening those records is quite something. And Noah Lyles is still a growing force. He's 26 years old. His best years are ahead of him.
Yeah.
Confirmation of that win for Noah Lyles in the 150. 14.41. He equals the American record. Zarnell Hughes second, 14.66 in what is his debut at 150. The Brit, and Alexander Ogando, 14.86. Again, a debut for him. I'm sure that is a Dominican Republic national record.
Well, I think you said it. I mean, he is still young. He's 26 years old, and he also signed a long contract with Adidas, and the shoes keep getting better, the gear keeps getting better. He is a guy that we are going to see hopefully for many more years. Along with that incredible field, that was a really nice race.
Now we felt it's like sitting in a giant barbecue if the lightning come down. But they've been good, the athletes. Carrie, final thought from you?
Oh my goodness. I mean, I think Mark said it. Candace Hill was so much fun to watch today along with all the athletes. It's going to be an awesome summer.
It is going to be an enormous summer and a massive summer. The American trials are next for the big names. The Olympic Games 11 weeks away. What a summer we've got coming at us from all of us here at this second Adidas Atlanta City Game from the Meadow in Peterman Park, Midtown Atlanta. Bye-bye. Thanks for being with us.